Hey Facebook friends, wanted to let you know that we are now live with you for our Dubuque Farmers Market. Kind of an overview. Lynn Pike is the Farmers Market manager. She is going to be doing the majority of the talking, and she is going to update you of what we have going on this year for Dubuque Farmers Market that's new. And if you have any questions, comment below and we will try to answer them as much as we possibly can while we are live. Also, if you comment afterwards, I will reply to you and follow up. So, Facebook friends, a farmer's market, make sure you also invite your friends, like this page, to come and to follow us on Farmers Market, as this upcoming season we are going to be doing some really exciting recipes. Like, I'm going to be taking stuff home and making them and giving you some teaser as to what you can make with the product you can get at market. I know, me as a chef, it's a little scary, but we'll totally try it and see how it goes from there. Oh, sorry. We can't help it but laugh when there's silly things that happen while we're going live. So anyway, Jolynn, I want to first off thank everyone who has been behind the scenes, especially Jolynn. She is the driving force of your Dubuque Farmers Market, making sure that vendors get signed up, that there's safety for our patrons who come down, that you can sit in an area and actually enjoy some live music, and orchestrating that this year has fallen into Jolynn's hands. We also have a wonderful committee that behind the scenes works with Jolynn, gives her some feedback, and then also helps to make everything kind of function and move forward. So make sure if you are a vendor that you have all of your information in, and Jolynn is going to kind of take it away from here. If you have any questions, again, down below, I will see your comments.
First of all, I just want to say hi to everyone and welcome to the 2019 Farmers Market season. We this year are still going with Manage My Market to fill out your application, and that's managemymarket.com. And anyone that's a returning vendor has until April 4th to get your completed paperwork in, and also to have your payment in to keep your stall space from last year. When you go on to Manage My Market, you can upload your insurance, your permits, you can change your product list, you can change your dates, and that after you've submitted, your dates have to go through me to change, and that's fine. You can quick send me an email and I will change those dates for you. Other than that, once you get on there and you completed what you needed to complete it, you'll get a status that either says you're pending or approved. Approval, once again, will be when your completed paperwork is in and your payment is in. This year, if you have missed the 2 required mandatory meetings, contact me at jolynn@dubuquemainstreet.org, and I will get you the link to the vendor meeting that is required for everyone to watch. And then I will get an email confirming that you had watched that, and that will also help you to get to the next step of approval. Market changes this year. We've had a few things that have changed between 11th and 12th Street on Iowa and 12th Street between Iowa and Centra. They joined selling to the street. So for people that maybe need a little visual for that, it would be the street where PetMed is, and the food store that is now open to selling to the street, and then down below on 12th Street, the east side of 12th Street, by the former Prescott School, they will be also selling to the street, and we're super excited about that. A from last year and K and L, so that's 11th Street in Iowa, those are continue to sell to the street, and Michaela's doing a great job of pointing that out. Our October hours this year have changed. We are going to start selling at at 8 till noon instead of the 7 to noon. So any consumers that are coming, please remember that October we start at 8 instead of the original 7 o'clock. Opening the additional food garden, we are opening a bigger electrical area. Michaela's going to flip it over so you can see the map. And this area will now open up, so we're going to have more like a food garden kind of concession area, just to give it a little bit more room. People can enjoy themselves. We have a lot of new things coming for that. Don't have all the logistics right now, but that is an addition to our market this year. Another change is on Iowa Street. You will be able to travel. We're flipping the map one more time. You're gonna be able to travel north down Iowa Street up to 13th, and then go out to Main Street. South. Yes, you will be able to travel south, not north, and go up to 13th Street. The reason for that is just safety, to keep our customers safe and everything. So just be aware of that change for anyone driving in that area. We want to make sure that people are being safe. So crossing of Central and 13th Street is not recommended. We would like you to use the crosswalks that are on 14th Street and 12th Street. That is just a safety thing, and I know that street is very busy with it being the highway to get through town, so let's just make sure that everyone is safe. The other thing is we want to make sure that people are not parking in the Sherwin-Williams parking lot. So check when you're coming to market to make sure that you're not in some private area where there is a business that is open. We just want to make sure that our businesses thrive too during our market hours. Our money market booth returns this year, so we do have our tokens again, yes. And people that have gone to the winter market, you can purchase the tokens there. Those will carry over to summer market, which is great. I'm glad that we got to partner with the winter market. And we will be doing the Double Up Food Bucks program again, where it's a dollar for dollar match up to $10 per Saturday. So we want to get everyone down there and get that program up and going and thriving like it has been. We have some other things that I believe Michaela's going to talk about, our social media.
Sure. So everyone knows that we have tried to kind of figure out the best way to reach everyone, and social media is a great way. And I look at all of the analytics, and every time that I post something that has to do with, here, this is how you take the ingredients you can buy at market and you can turn it into something wonderful. But I totally can't do that all on my own. I need you as well to help me out, which means if you do have something where you buy a bunch of stuff at market and you take it home, and let's say that you make an omelet, take a picture of that, send it to our Dubuque Farmers Market page as a message. I will take what your ingredients were before, and then I will totally turn that into, this is a before, all of the ingredients, and an after, which is the omelet, and put that up on Facebook and give you some tags as well. We appreciate that type of social media interaction. On top of, we've been starting to work with our farmers to get them a little bit more active on social media. Last year, we had about 4 of them that were really active week to week, saying, this is what you can buy at market. This is my farm. This is who I am. And so this year we encouraged a lot of them to follow suit so we can share all of their information up on our Facebook page. So pay attention during the middle of the week to the different farmers that we have, what their farms look like, if they have goats, which we recently just posted, what that looks like, on top of, what they recommend for when you buy their produce. It's something where we like to have that sort of interaction. And I myself love to cook, but as I said before, oh my, that's a little scary to get me into that for too often over the summer. On top of that, we are going to be working again with our Kids at Market booth. That will be located now right next to our Money Market booth. That is going to be on the corner of 12th and Iowa. So if you have never visited our Kids at Market booth, bring your family down. Typically, kids' activities range from the first day of market, we will make fuzzy caterpillars. So we'll take stockings, fill them with grass seed and soil, tell you to water them, and the grass will grow out of the stocking. Typically, I say make sure you wear a little bit dirty of clothes. It's not a big deal. So we hope for good weather by that point, as well as we do some other interactive activities which engage the whole family, including our Chefs at Market demonstration. Our Chefs at Market demonstration typically interacts with different local chefs to use market ingredients to create something. So last year we had Leslie from the Convivium come down. We have had Tim Conklin, who works for Fat Tuesdays, come down. There's just a variety of different chefs that we look to interact with. So again, bring the whole family down. It's a great opportunity to engage with our farmers and with what we've got going on at Farmers Market. So I don't know. Oh, yes. How can I forget about this? We have our merchandise and swag for sale, which includes our opportunity to purchase t-shirts. We have reusable bags for just general totes that are canvas bags, and we also have mesh bags that you can put your produce in. Inside of that produce bag, inside of the canvas bag, typically we work with all of our vendors at market to find a coupon that we can offer you through the end of the season. So last year we had places like H&H Ranch who sell laundry soap. They decided to put into the bag an opportunity to get $1 off their laundry soap to give them a try. Jupiter Ridge did a couple buy one get one kind of opportunities. Same thing with Brownies Delish and Bath Bomb Blessings. So I'm just name dropping a bunch of people here because they participated, and I truly appreciate all of the others that did participate that I didn't mention. But it gives you a chance to try a new product, engage with a new farmer or a new vendor, and to expand your horizon a little bit further. They are $15 for the bags with the coupons in them. If you want the whole kit and caboodle, a t-shirt, the bags with the coupons in them, and then the mesh bag, that will be $25. Now, prior to Farmers Market, we are selling those, so make sure you follow us on our Facebook page to see the links where you can purchase those and reserve those ahead of time. When you come down to market, you'll just stop at the Market Money booth, do your token exchange, and also pick up your merchandise and swag. So we're trying to make it as simple as possible. It seems like we've got a lot of love and people who can't wait for Farmers Market. But Jolynn, I don't know if you have anything else that you think we might want to cover.
Any consumers that are at market, if you have suggestions for ways to make market even better, please drop them off at the Market Money booth, and we will look at those and see what we can do to make our market great for everyone. Mm-hmm. I want to thank all of our vendors that give their time to come to market, all of our consumers that come down and support the market. All I have to say is can't wait for everyone to join us on April 4th, 2019 for the first day of market.
May 4th.
Oh,
May.
Sorry.
April 4th.
Did I say April?
April is when the vendors are due.
Yes, sorry.
We're in a cycle of figuring out where events are, and I know it says March. It's all right.
So it is April 4th for returning vendors to get your stall back. And then May 4th is the first day of market. We're super excited. That's why I messed it up.
Well, you know what's even crazier? So Jillian on this side here is doing all of the farmers market stuff. So getting all the vendors registered, entertainers figured out, not-for-profits, money market. Okay, I can just go on. However, then on my side, in April, I have Architecture Days. So we do a whole week long, April 8th through the 13th, of architecture, design, and featuring downtown Dubuque. And then on May 3rd this year, we are doing our Putzing Around Downtown event. So usually once we hit May 4th at noon, Jolynn and I are ready to go take a nap because we will just have 2 major events for our organization back to back. If you do, again, have any questions, wondering what's going on, stay tuned to our Facebook page for our events to go live and updated weekly. And then also, we will communicate as much as we possibly can the super exciting things that we have going on at Farmers Market. We wanted to touch base with you as we have a couple streets that are changing the way that they're selling, which we're very excited about. It'll really create a nice flow as it did last year. Whoa, we're out of focus. And then also we're adding in another kind of food garden area right next to the one that's already existing because there's such a high demand. We wanted to talk about safety, so making sure that you're crossing at the street lights and not just crossing in the middle of Central Avenue without a street light. It's very, very interesting to watch families try to cross there there's street lights on a block away, and our blocks in Dubuque are pretty short. Also, the way that our Iowa Street going south to 13th Street, same thing if you're coming out of that parking lot that the majority of people utilize, making sure that you can only go up to Main Street from there. There's no access to Iowa Street, and you can note that the majority of our other location changes pretty much have stayed the same, which is great. We appreciate everyone coming to Dubuque Farmers Market. This year we're doing a lot to keep everyone educated, trying to look forward to a lot of good feedback as there's opportunity for us to grow in the next couple of years, and to have those analytics on my end is super nice. And Jolynn appreciates that opportunity to be able to say, well, other markets are doing this, but now our market is doing this. And to say we're on the same scale as something like Madison or Des Moines isn't too far off. In visiting with them, they asked Jolynn for a lot of feedback as well, as to how our market ran, and that's something that's really commendable, because we couldn't do it without all of our people, whether it be a vendor or a consumer or our employees that we have that do this 26-week long essentially event within the city of Dubuque. And we appreciate it being downtown, as we work for Dubuque Main Street. Dubuque Main Street does downtown development. And if you have any questions about what Dubuque Main Street does, I will tag Dubuque Main Street down here below, and you are able to click through to that page then and find out more of what we do in downtown Dubuque. Jolynn? Any other things?
Nope,
Did I miss?
that's it.
Oh, we're pretty excited. I don't know about you, but I like to tell jokes on Dubuque Farmers Market page. How do you feel about those? I can't spell Dubuque very well today. There, now we're tagged in for Dubuque Main Street. So if you see Romaine Calm, can't beat the Dubuque Farmers Market, let us turn up the beat, we're sorry for being cheesy. Oh, and First Corn Day, those are pretty fun too. Once we get into the corny part of our season, it gets even worse and more punny, but we enjoy the opportunity to engage with all of you. I have a couple of my friends who are on here, so a huge shout out for you guys catching in and watching. I know you got all three of you actually come down to Farmers Market and engage with us, so we appreciate the opportunity that you guys have provided within our community as well, all three of you. So nothing else, absolutely nothing else. We're doing really well right now.
We are. But
neither of us has stalled, and she has to catch everybody up on what's going on for our farmer side of things and paperwork. All right, Facebook friends.
Thank you.
Peace out. See ya.